Hello folks, and welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. We're on a brand new shift, brand new ship. We probably want the tutorial though. They're going to teach us how to deal with reactors. Couldn't do this. Our suit can be upgraded to mitigate electrical damage. The human heart cannot be upgraded. Well, I mean, you're telling me in the 23rd century you can't make artificial hearts?
I remember my first reactor pull. I was shaking like a leaf. You got less on the line now, but still. Let's try to do this without a critical meltdown.
Ideally.
Looks like this ship's reactor's towards the aft, but there are lots of different configurations out in the wild. Okay, we're only focused on one thing right now. Pull the reactor and get it on the barge. As soon as you disconnect the reactor from this ship, it'll start to melt down, so act fast and make sure you have an exit strategy ahead of time.
Alright, so the easiest way to do that then would be probably to disconnect the floor so we can just drop it straight in. Oh, there's a... Okay, there's a reactor there.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
This one's pretty easy. Should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. Try to have your extraction fully planned out before disconnecting it from the ship.
Okay, there's points there, so if we... What does the computer do? Can I do anything with the computer? Computer terminal does nothing? Okay, so then we just want to pop out the floor then. Gotta be a little careful about the fuel, but it's okay as we can make that work. Alright, just aim very carefully. There are a bunch of red things around here. Red is usually bad. Okay. Want to separate the computer console, but that'll be later. Just drop you down. Okay. Take the computer console out. There we go. And then you go directly to the processor. Probably don't need a tether for that, but it's just safer. Alright, well this will just come right out then. We just pull it out, and then probably tether it, and then it just drops. Can we just... I don't think we can tether it immediately.
Credits awarded.
Let's see. Can we do something with this? It's a weird mark that I've never seen. What is this thing? Engineering console. Thruster ejection switch. I don't know why the UI is glitching out here. Let's go ahead and activate this. Okay. Or deactivate that, whatever the hell that did. Sure, why not? If we get the suit patch kit, sure. And the tool repair kit, sure. That goes to the barge. There you go. Okay, so probably do that here.
Deposit registered.
I mean, it seems like the safest thing to do is pull the fuel tank first. Because I don't want anything to be getting in the way, right? So let's pull the fuel tank. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Drop it way over there. Okay. He said the reactor's gonna melt down as soon as we pull it, so we've just gotta time it right.
Applying credit.
So let me back away from it. Pull it. Oh, the tether isn't working. I don't know why the tether isn't working. I think because they got caught up on something there. Oh, crap. I marked it. Okay, right there. Me inside the barge is probably not the way to go, but...
Well, congrats,
it worked.
Cutter. You're certainly picking this stuff up faster than I did back in the day. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to it till you get to the next rank. Until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once, and tethers are your friends. Good luck out there, Cutter. We were out.
Yeah, I think the tether is what made that a lot easier. I understand the light was still lit up there. They must have like emergency power or something.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Can't take the console out. Oh, but the console goes to the processor, so we don't really need to. Okay. How do we take out the engine? Probably the same way we've been doing it. Right? Probably has a connection point over here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, they give us a free ship. Looks like we still have to worry about our O2, so not too much free here. Right, engine just pops out. Oh, that's a longer engine than we've seen. Oh, no, there we go. It just has another piece to it. You go that way. Don't knock. Don't go into the furnace. That's not where I want you to be. That can be close enough. That should be fine. Okay, so this slides out and goes to the barge. Interesting.
Valuable object
Jarred a little bit. That's good.
Credits deposited.
And does it have a secondary piece here we need to worry about? Looks like it all goes to the barge, no matter what it's made of. So, alright, down you go. Okay, so we took care of the reactor first thing. I guess we can take care of some of this other stuff.
Credits awarded.
There's a bunch of this outside stuff that needs to go away. What does this even do? Maybe it's like guardrails so you can get inside and outside the ship easier? Or prevent the ship from bumping into something. Man, the thing is, you're not going to bump into a lot of things. It seems very questionable whatever this thing does. Alright, what about down below? We should have another junction point. No, we're done. Okay, that was it. So this whole thing looks like it goes to the processor. Oh, but parts of it come out. Why would we want that, though? It all goes to the processor. Why would you want to separate it? No, just send it all to the processor. Just all in one big giant go. Why do I want to split it up? Oh, there are actually two pieces. There are two pieces. Okay. Well, don't split it up. Drag this and pull it over there. And that should be 3 pieces that are just served. I don't know why you'd want to do anything else. Seems odd. The one on the other side, right? Yeah. Okay, is there an airlock on the other side? No. So much for that theory. What the hell is it for then? Just design? Architect giving side-eye to the engineers, or the engineers giving side-eye to the architect, going, you know this stuff doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, but I just think they're neat. Oh, well then. I mean, if you wanted to make a frickin' TIE fighter, just say so. Can't say so. You know how litigious Disney is? Value my job more than that. Alright, away you go. Into the processor. And you too. Into the processor. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Down to 15. Okay, so yeah, it looks like when we upgrade to another certification level, they give us tethers for free. As like incentive, but beyond that, we have to buy the other ones. That's okay. If they come in batches of 30, I think that's totally fine. I'm trying to push this down like that's actually something I can do. Can we push this down? Can I just go... Oh, way too much. Yeah, there we go. Don't even need to use a tether for it. Right down to the barge. Same with the antenna. Oh, no cutting, please.
Applying credit.
Alright, and then just knock you, just direct line of sight, right? Just boom.
Salvage registered. Transferring
Just boom.
credits.
Easy. Take you apart, throw you down that way. We don't need any of the controls, so we'll just
Salvage
take you
deposit
out.
accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, so one thing that's been getting us is the cockpit. There's a door in there that's been throwing us off. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's pull the floor out of here. I mean, we'll work our way over there. It'll take some time, but it won't take that long. I could use tethers for this, but I feel like 15 is going to be just enough to pull like the outer hull away. I don't really need to do that for the floor here. But the sides are going to be very difficult. Those are barge pieces, alright. I don't know why you would mount something on a ceiling. Well, I guess in 0G, does it matter? It's not like it's about to fall on your head as long as it's mounted somewhere.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Also, the lights are still on? We took out the reactor. How's the lights still on? That's a very good question. Maybe there's a secondary power source? I mean, I guess in the event of a reactor failure, you probably would still want to be able to see. Not everyone's necessarily going to have working lights on their helmets, so yeah, it's probably just safer.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, let's pop the ceiling of this thing. Oh, don't cut anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. Now that we have tethers, there's no need. And just a nice, easy drive. There is rumor, I don't know how true this is, but there is rumor in the Hardspace Shipbreaker community that there is now, not in the workshop, because that would be official.
Reserves low. Links recommend regular, gentle exercise to increase blood oxygen.
And that's not a bad level. It's a bad idea. You should definitely increase your exercise. There does need to be artificial gravity on the hab. Or in the hab. What I was saying is that I think there's a rumor now that you can actually have custom ships not in the Steam Workshop because there's some licensing issues that they'd still be responsible for, but there are some possible custom ship options that might come up.
Welcome to Vintage 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
What the hell, I'll buy some tethers.
thank you for your
Tethers
I wonder if we actually got charged full amount even though we only bought 15. I mean, I don't know how much the money actually matters when you're $1 billion in debt. I mean, it seems like at a certain point that, you know, $1 billion here and there, like an extra 100,000 is not going to matter. Or whatever it costs to get the tethers. What is that marking to? They're just trying to get me to go away. Okay. We can take the backside of the ship. Maybe. Let's see. So that goes to the processor. Oh, we actually had a spare oxygen container right here. Didn't even see that. Okay, let's disconnect this. See if we can disconnect the roof. Looks like the mount for the reactor doesn't matter in terms of where it goes. It all still goes to the processor. That makes that easy. Make sure that lines up properly. There we go. You know what? Just tether. It's being really weird. Maybe I should just feel good about using all the tethers. Alright, pipe places. The pipes go into the furnace? I think that'd be right. No, they go in the processor. Okay. Thought that seemed weird.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
That thing takes a lot of heat. Oh, okay, now our cutter's starting to get some degradation. It's at 97% now. That happens sooner or later, I suppose. Okay, so grab this and shove it in the processor. And this should be free too? Yeah, okay.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
There you go. They probably want to increase cutter viability as well when we can. I think we increased, was it the grappler viability? I don't remember what it was. Grappler seems fine though, 96% is not bad. Can I grab you? You still look like you're connected to something. What are you connected to? I've got a light down here. Oh, there must be something in the back behind the wall. That's gotta be it. Well, that's funny. The fluorescent lights were on, even though the reactor was off. But the emergency lights aren't on? Isn't that what these are? And they usually glow red. I associate red with emergency. Now they're not glowing at all. It's so weird. Oh, okay, there's actually a connection point here. So there must be one. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Get that vaporized so I can drag you down, right? Yes. right into the processor you go. The same thing for this one. It's got to not hit the aluminum. Okay, I can drag you down.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
There you go. Easy. Okay, the engine's already out, so this should be just a simple drop out and put in the processor. Oxygen's almost to a point where we need to refill, but not yet. Kind of keep that in the back of my mind. Okay. Up and away, through the roof. Whatever passes the roof. Come on, up. Down.
Processor deposit accepted.
Okay, once we remove this backside, we should be able to crawl through the sides and disconnect the actual hull. So, of course, this backside comes apart in one big swoop. For some reason, I doubt it. Actually, let's look. No, we got a connection there, I think. How about the other side? Yeah, looks like we might have a connection on both sides with the fuel there. There could be a connection that they're not telling us through the examination. Yeah, that's still the entire ship. Okay, so that's not it. How are we gonna get to this inside the wall then? We still need to get inside. Now, there's a lot of trash in here. Well, that light's on. Pull it. Drop that in there. Most of this should be, yeah, it should be all barge worthy.
Salvage deposit
So just
registered.
pull you towards me and
Account
then
credited.
right into the barge. Some weird noises on this thing. There you go. No idea what's in here, and it doesn't even matter. Oh, that was connected to something else. Didn't even realize there were two separate storage bins there. It's alright, can't really go anywhere. If I'd remove the roof, that'd be a problem. Oh, that's a... That goes to the furnace.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There you go. Oh, so does that probably? Was that a Coke bottle? Can't even tell. They'd probably get in trouble. Oh, kind of... Okay, what does that say? Aurora Cola. So, definitely not Coke. Unless Coke really changes their marketing strategies. Kind of looks vaguely like difference between, like, maybe Coke and Pepsi, like if you were to make an amalgamation logo. Which is probably what they were going for. Oh, oxygen's pretty low. Let's go ahead and grab...
Salvage secured.
There it is.
Applying credit.
Oh, it doesn't even fill it up all the way. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And I wasn't even that far down. I wasn't all the way down, so... Huh. Alright, I'll think about that more. Like, when we upgrade our oxygen even more, that means that the oxygen we find might just make it so if we're fast enough, we can finish the ship in a single shift without returning to it, which is debatable. Let's get the med kit in this ship pack. That is thruster fuel. Sure, go ahead and pick it up. Actually, I can't. Oh, it's burned, it looks like. Definitely does not look in good shape. Yeah, it's missing a dot. Let's go ahead and just throw it away then.
Material accepted.
No, they accepted it. Though that's very low for what it usually is, so I wonder if maybe I did something there. Like we had an arc or something. Okay, let's remove the floor. I'm just seeing how that opened up like that. Suppose I did kind of trigger that. Let's go ahead and just do a tether, just to be safe. There you go. Okay, so... I mean, the cockpit's a little bit different than we've seen before. There's There's the door controls. Is there actually a door in
Apply
here?
credits to account.
Don't see it. How are we gonna get inside the wall? That's my real question. Well, if I separate these, this might be the only thing. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be the only thing holding it. We'll see. We'll see if this does it. For some reason, I doubt it. What's holding the ceiling up? So you're gonna get rid of that. Okay. Push that away. Tie that to the processor. We got 28 tethers. I'm not worried about using most of these, so send that off that way. Yeah, we've still got connection points inside the walls. How the heck do we get inside there?
Deposit accepted for processing.
We have to cut our way in. I mean, we can do, it's just, it feels like there's got to be a better way. That's the electrical box. That might be why the lights are still on. Well, not anymore.
Salvage secured.
The storage bin's there, but that's all cockpit stuff that I guess we can cut into the cockpit. Cut in various ways. What's the way that's gonna give me the best turnabout here?
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I want to ideally not destroy anything I don't have to. It would really seem like there's got to be a way to like get to the fuel, because you've got to be able to refuel, right? Without tearing the ship apart. So how do you do that? Oh, okay, this is already starting to come apart. So the back of the ship's already starting to come out. Just for some reason it stopped. So if I destroy this... Oh, crap. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Well, I destroyed part of the ship. Oh, was there still... There was still some fuel attached to that, wasn't there? Alright, we'll shove that in the processor. That wasn't it at all.
Valuable
So,
object processed.
blew
Credits
up.
awarded.
At least some of this can still go to the processor, so that's good. But yeah, I messed that up. So don't do that on the other side, because that'll also be really bad. Gotta just move all the scrap away. Yeah, scrappy at 0 for. Makes sense. Probably can't even really use it. Okay. Yeah, so you got pieces we need to shove into the processor.
Deposit accepted.
If I go down here... Well, on the upside, I can get inside the wall now. On the downside, that was not what I wanted to do. At all. I want to do something that would actually give me the best benefit, and that really did not seem to be it. Blowing up the wall was not what I was thinking of. Well, damn. I wonder if I had been able to disconnect. Well, I'd have to be able to get inside the wall. How are you supposed to get inside the wall?
Processing valuable
Maybe it'll be
object.
obvious when we
Credits awarded.
do this. When we actually get over there. We'll be able to see, oh, we do it this way. Maybe that's a nice, simple... There's a nice, simple way to get in there that I just don't know about. I think that's all the scrap. One more piece, looks like, right here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that kind of blew up. The other side is the same problem, right? Yeah. There's a thing in there. What if I detach that first? Oh, no. Nope. That's giving me bad noises. Do not do that when it does you bad noises. That goes the furnace. I messed that up. That's the wrong one. That goes the furnace. Okay.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Alright, well, the airlock at least can get out. So this, at least, we're inside the wall. So now we can work our way all the way around.
Oxygen reserves are
Oh,
low.
right. Okay. Yes, oxygen. Right, I need to breathe. Minor point, minor point. There, go ahead and roll me in a little bit. We don't want to go too fast. Probably about 60 meters per second is about our limit. Just until we get better thrusters, maybe.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay, can't buy the suit patch kit. The health kit, I don't see how we use it. Yeah, don't see how we use the health. Alright, well, I mean, we're fine. We're only a little bit on fire. It's fine. What's a little fire between friends? I don't think there was another health kit available in there. I know we picked one up, but I guess it just gets used immediately, whether you need it or not. We can still get level 5 for the salvage here. We did blow up a little bit, but I don't think we need to blow up any more, because now that we have an opening through the wall, we should be able to go through the entire thing. So this should be easier. Our mistakes should still pay dividends. It's just a small mistake. It's not that bad. Okay, get rid of that connector. So most of this wall. That'll connect the airlock, which means we'll be able to disconnect, everything. There you go. Okay, so long as the... Oh, okay, I got pulled ends here. Right, the remainder of this wall goes into the processor. Can just do that. There you go. Pull you away from the airlock before we switch to the processor. Yeah, we're good.
Transferring credits.
Didn't do anything. That one over that way. Wasted a tether there, but that's okay. The airlock goes inside the barge, assuming, of course, it's empty. Did I actually empty it out? I did. Great. Into the barge you go. Okay. There's a bunch of emergency lights over here. What the hell is that thing?
Credits deposited.
Power cell. I want to stay well away from it. Oh yeah, that's gonna arc. Okay, into the barge. We have emergency lights there, but I think that was connected...
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
No, I don't know. There was an electrical box in here, but I thought that was inside the cockpit. Should not have been inside there. Okay, now that the lights are removed, we can go ahead and
Salvage
move this
deposit
out.
secured. Credits awarded.
And send this straight into the processor. Alright, let's just go ahead and take care of all these. Can we actually crawl through that? This is a different design of a ship than I'm used to. We can crawl through the mackerel, but this King or Brewster, I don't know. It looks like it has a different setup. Might not be able to do it. Alright, drag you into the processor. The lights out. I don't see a way in. I think we have to cut. I think that's the thing. The trick is, I think, that
Valuable object processed.
the power cell is not something we want to do.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
So we gotta be careful about cutting around the power cell, maybe? So maybe not like this wall, but the rest of it might be fine. Yeah, that's just by itself. Alright, go to the processor for that. Okay, now let's see if I can crawl through. Yes, I can. Okay, so still an opening, so that's great.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Okay, let's go ahead and push this aside. Should be a nice opening eventually. Oh, this is still connected. Okay. Now it should separate from the rest of the cockpit. So I think the cockpit is now free-floating. That's what it looks like. Okay, the cockpit's been trouble for us before. Let's see if we can actually make it less trouble. Okay, the light's away, so you go ahead and go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, cockpit's free-floating. We have the glass, which I really still don't know what to do with. Why don't we go and put this on a jack? Put that up there.
Object
I can deal with that later.
processing. Credits deposited.
We've dragged the cockpit a little bit. That's okay. Don't get hit. These things are gonna arc, aren't they? We took away the power, though. They shouldn't be... I guess they have some residual charge. That's why you don't want to,
Salvage
like, play with
deposit
monitors.
registered. Account credited.
Like, CRT monitors especially have that capacitor inside. They'll just store up energy for basically ever. Not really forever. There's ways to safely work on CRT monitors. But if you don't know what you're doing, don't do anything. Just safely.
Salvage
This thing
registered.
is moving like
Transferring
crazy.
credits.
And that goes into the barge. There you go. The only other... No, we've got a bunch of stuff in here.
Salvage secured.
Why don't you go and tie this to a jack? Thanks. Okay. In the meantime, while that's moving, we'll deal with this. It's just this glass is just such a pain in the ass. How about this? Maybe we step away? Is there maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe, like, from a certain perspective, there is a line that makes this work, right? Right here. Isn't that kind of a line? Right there. Yeah, and then do the same thing over here. And then we just take out the bottom. And then the top. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all is just perspective. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Throw that in the furnace. Okay, still connected. Okay, that's fine. We want this. Oh, it's split. Yeah, okay. It definitely took it into more pieces than I wanted it to.
Material deposited.
Yeah. I know my oxygen's low. Give me just a minute. Breathing's no big deal. We got this. Okay, that goes into the processor. Go. I'll go to the hab. Wherever the hell that is. It's a hab. There we go.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
That was slightly better. That was definitely a slightly better way to deal with the glass, for sure. Oh, no, don't... Created tethers there. Don't do that. Wanted to pull in. Only a little low. It's alright.
Oxygen
Got it.
reserves critical. Links recommends avoiding stressful workplace situations while oxygen levels are low.
I keep wanting to do the suit patch kit. It's still not going to let me. Okay, so that was the entire front section. I think we can go ahead and dump that and just disconnect all of the tethers. And then I think go ahead and drag those in. Assume there's anything else here. Looks good to me. This goes all in the processor. There you go, and
Valuable object accepted for processing.
away you go. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, now for the actual cockpit itself. We still have pieces. We have an emergency light. And looks like some seats. A couple emergency lights, actually. Okay, seat there. Pull out. Oh, I canceled the tether, though, so these are no longer going to be connected.
Applying credits.
That was not what I was trying to pull. I was trying to pull the light, but okay, sure, why not? Storage has been too. All needs to be taken out anyway.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Do we have any more lights? No, it just looks like storage bins. That's it. Yeah, it's moving around a little bit because apparently storage bins are a lot of it's this mass. But what's inside these things? Storage bins in a
Salvage
spaceship
accepted.
should probably hold...
Credits applied.
I mean, I would think mostly like emergency supplies, right? You want like patch kits, you want... I guess you might have things you want on your destination too.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Like probably, if this is like a passenger liner, This is probably where their cargo goes, right? All their clothes and stuff. That looks like it for this. All this goes in the furnace.
Secured. Account credit applied.
There you go. Alright, that's great. Okay, so we just have this secondary partition, and looks like that's it. It's a lot of connection points, not to mention, you know, the potential explosion risk. So try not to explode anything. Again. Oh, the door again! The door keeps getting me. Where the hell's the door? It must be embedded in the wall or
Raw
something.
material processed. Credits deposited.
Just keep on missing that goddamn door. And we missed a light, too, unfortunately. Okay. Don't know how that keeps on happening, but it does. Away you go. Thank you. At least these lights we know to
Valuable
cage.
object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Okay, just keep on sending over. I think we probably want to move this whole ship with a jack. How much of this do we need to move to the processor? Still a bit. Move it up towards the jack closer to the processor, or is there one that goes straight up? Not really. There's one towards the back of this thing, I guess. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pull that up, say, here. Oh, I just pulled the back. That's fine, I guess. Actually, probably not a bad idea, because otherwise it's gonna get... Oh, crap. No, hold on. It's still tied to this thing. How's it doing? Okay, it's still at full health. That's good. How... I guess we just disconnect this? There's no control panel as far as I can tell, so there's no way to flush it. We just have to disconnect it. Okay. It looks like it's separate from everything else, so that's good. Drop it on the barge. Do a tether with it, just to be on the safe side. What's the tether? Where the hell's the barge? There it is. Yeah, right in there, please. Trying to hit anything on your way down. Okay. I backed way the way up because I did not want to set myself on fire again, but we're good. Okay, so does
Salvage
that...
secured. Applying credit.
The pipe junction doesn't say anything, so we can probably just let it stay. And just dump the rest of this in the processor. Alright, the free processor over here, looks like it's clear. So over that way, please. Okay. How'd the ship go? Ah, here we go. We have one more hole. Oh, and one more piece of scrap here. Yeah, nanocarbon. Goes in the processor. Oh, we got rid of all the detritus from the explosion, but I guess not.
Object accepted for processing.
Okay, so yeah, just one more wall, and I think the rest of this goes in the furnace, and then we're good to go.
Salvage accepted. Credit
Just a
applied.
minor explosion, no big deal. We're still going to reach level 5. And it's a learning experience. Though I'm not sure exactly what we learned. We learned it's impossible, which is weird. It's impossible to do what I thought we could have done, which is different than, I guess, being completely impossible. But I thought we'd be able to actually get inside the wall without cutting anything, or cutting anything we didn't need to, but apparently we do need to do something else that I didn't realize.
Processing valuable objects.
Alright,
Credit
got level
reward.
5. The rest of this can go in the furnace.
Rewards maximized.
Don't see anything else in there that needs to be... Yeah, according to that, that all goes in the furnace. We'll go ahead and watch that go in. We've actually got plenty of oxygen for this, so we can just watch it go. Or there, the tether was going to break, but we're good. Scan around, make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, you know what? It's... Okay. So I'm looking at these at, like... You know, red goes to furnace, blue goes to processor, but that's not quite what it means. I mean, it does, but only incidentally. Alright, I was misreading that.
Warning. Oxygen reserve.
It's fine. Just want to watch this go in. We'll all burn piece by piece. And, okay, we did... Oh, there was an air filter. I lost 81,000 credits for that. And a door somewhere. Where the hell was the door? Maybe I need to be using the door controls to get the door to reveal itself. That might be the answer. Everything else looks like it's fine. We still got level 5, so we're good. Yeah, I'm still missing the doors. Alright, so we gotta use the door controls. I think that's the answer. We use the door controls to reveal the door, and then we can pull the door out. And then the door controls can be pulled out. So I'm just doing things in the wrong order.
Are critical. Affordable oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Yeah, we're good. Good. It's fine. I didn't even need to see them go in, I guess, but it's good. We're all fine. Yeah, the fuel tank destroyed. Looks like it took the antenna base with it, as well as the fuel pipe. And we lost a lot of the stuff in that explosion. Still, though, not too bad. I mean, yeah, almost 500,000, true. But we still salvaged 93.7%. That's still pretty good. And there we go. Rank 6. Nice.
License upgraded.
Cutting your hazardous pipes. Yeah, I picked up on that. Definitely picked up on that. Oh, another intercom.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Howdy, Rook.
Hey, Lou.
So, this can be, an awkward subject, but you've probably noticed Lynx doesn't take great care of us.
Yeah, true story.
Up until maybe 100 years ago, workers like us would sometimes form these groups, called unions, and go toe-to-toe with the company. They'd argue for better wages, safer work, decent hours, that kind of thing. Lynx was actually part of getting rid of them, but some of us are trying to bring them back.
Sounds like a good cause.
I can tell you're a good person and a hard worker. The company will use you up. It's just built that way. So I thought you might be interested in the Union News Group. There are new messages every couple of days. Read them, don't read them, trash them, whatever. Just keep it on the down low. The others don't know about it. Weaver and Dee are a bit too by the book. Kaido is just too anxious. Poor kid. But I wanted you to have the info. I was glad someone gave it to me when I was new. Okay, spiel over. See you in the yard, Rook. Flew out.
Okay, so it's not just a news group with just us, because that's kind of what it sounded like. Is we have our own private channel for just Lou and me, but no, maybe there's something else to it.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Today's weather report, clear and sunny, with a high of minus 270 degrees.
So, absolute zero then. Atlas and Nomad. In the vast expanse between ports, the only person you have to depend on is yourself. Only one ship is built for life on the rails, the Atlas Nomad. Designed for the independent hauler, the Nomad's spacious sleeper cabin is a home away from home, boasting every essential amenity. With 3 rugged quasar thrusters, ample cargo space, and the modular exterior storage, the Nomad is truly the answer to long-distance, long-term hauling. There's level 5, but I'm just progressing through these, though they're probably the geometric progression, so we're probably going to slow down a little bit. Congratulations, you've reached one of the major milestones in Shipbreaker career progression, gaining access to the #1 cause of death in a Shipbreaker pressurization. Some ships you encounter may or may not be pressurized or contain pressurized pockets. Reaching these spaces incorrectly causes explosive decompression, which can cause damage to valuable salvage and Lynx equipment. To depressurize properly, Lynx advises the use of the standardized atmosphere regulators located throughout a ship. Lynx strictly prohibits Shipbreakers intentionally using explosive decompression, so-called controlled decompressions, to enact rapid salvage. Reminder that your activity while in the salvage bay is monitored. Note that some ships may come with damaged atmosphere regulators, which does not allow for an authorized and safe decompression procedure. Okay, so that... Sometimes you're just going to have explosive decompression? That sounds horrible.
Hey, Cutter. You're going to start getting pressurized ships now. Lou and I will show you the ropes when you're ready.
Alright, we'll do that when we start next shift. We should probably go ahead and see what equipment we can get with our level 6 stuff. We could go and repair this. It's only 8%, but why not? There you go. Okay, we can up our range. Made better take advantage of the salvage bay's micro atmosphere, decreasing cooldown times. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's do this one for sure. And durable drain rate sounds great too, so we need to use less repair kits. That sounds good. 73 links token still, okay. Grappler, we can do the same thing for this one, just squeeze out a little bit more efficiency and let it last longer. Less durable drain rate for you. This is charge push unlock. Enlarge your venerable shield. Okay. Enhance the strength of the grapple. So then it doesn't do... Okay, so it does max strength. Goes up by 50 kilograms. Okay. Or up its range. You know what? Maybe up in the range of the cutter might be better. We're still in the 90s there. I think the grappler should be repaired. I think you drop below 80%, that's when things start getting dicey, right? So, yeah, upgrade the range here. It's only 5 meters, but every little bit helps. Hell, that's a whole person. Upgrade this. I can upgrade this too. Yeah, why not? Get the range on that one. Match, basically. Okay. Yeah, that's not until level 8. That's expected. Though we do have a level 7 upgrade coming. So you get a recharge per second as long as we're inside an atmosphere, and now that we have pressurized cabins, that might actually be a thing. Okay. And that costs... 17... Oh, we already have these, okay. Yeah, we have some of these. That doesn't tilt to 9. Improve fidelity, I'm not sure that matters. And demo chargers we haven't actually unlocked yet. I don't want to use the repair kits on these yet. Seems like if it's in the 90s, we should be okay. Perhaps like 70s for these, maybe we go and fix it up. Depends how long the salvage takes, too. Alright. Alright, now thanks for watching. This has been Hardspace Shipbreaker. I'm Peace Universe here, Peace Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.